guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to share with you the things we don't buy. So that's either any more by choice, things we've never bought, or things we've had to sacrifice to save some money and to reduce the amount of clutter that we have in this house. So the first thing I've got on the list is like designer or expensive clothes for kids. Like, they grow so quickly that I really can't understand paying like £40 for a pair of shoes or like £80 for an outfit. This one here literally grew out of all of her clothes like overnight. Like, we're trying to find stuff for her to wear and we've realised that we're going to have to go and buy her an entire new wardrobe, which obviously that's not going to be cheap, and if we were needing to buy her like designer stuff it would be ridiculous. So that is the first thing. Hello baby. The next one I've got is books for me. So I read a lot. Well, we buy you books, don't we? We still buy her books. She's got a lot of books because obviously like the pictures and everything in them. I just have Kindle books. I've got Prime, Amazon Prime, which you get free books on. I did have Kindle Unlimited, but I got rid of that because there are just about enough books on Prime. They're not all great, but that way it's saving quite a bit of money, and it's also saving clutter as well, because like I said, I do read quite a book and I could probably get through like one book a week. So to not buy them and have them here. I do also go to the library as well and get books out in the library too, which again saves money and clutter. And I think Isabel is getting books out to show you. Oh, what book have you got there? Oh, The Sun Will Come Out. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. And on the same note there as well, I've got magazines. So these are something I haven't bought for a while, but I did used to buy a lot of magazines. And again, it's a waste of money. You can read most of it online now, and it's not good for resources, and it's just clutter as well. I mean, obviously there might be other uses for the magazines after you finish them, but for us, we don't buy those anymore. The next one is all the TV services. So I know that at one point we had like Sky and movies and Disney and Netflix and Amazon TV through Prime and everything. And we've cut that down now, so we've got like basic Virgin Media, I think, because we're not massive TV watchers. We got rid of Netflix, we got rid of Disney Plus. We don't have the movies, we just literally have like Prime and like the basic stuff now, which is fine because we don't watch it. We don't watch enough TV to justify spending like £130, £140 a month. Are you reading? Yeah. Are you reading a book? This is why we keep the physical books for her. The next thing on the list I've got is the latest tech. Now, I know when I was younger, and probably if we were like loaded, I'd probably still do it now. I liked having the latest phone and like the latest laptop and the latest like surround sound, and going back even further, it was like, you know, the latest CD changer in my car and that sort of thing. But now we've kind of realised that there's better things that we can be spending our money on. I'm currently filming on, I think I've got an iPhone 11. Before that I had an 8, and I think I had that for about 4 or 5 years. I can't remember how long I've had that for. And John has got, I think, a 12 now, and he had his 8 for even longer. I would quite like an iPad, but we don't have the money. And then on a bit. Yeah, that's it. We don't have the money to spend on that at the moment. It could be spent on other things. So we've never owned an iPad. We don't even have an Alexa. So we don't have any of that. And as it stands at the moment, like pretty much everything can be done in our phones. I have got a laptop. I did buy myself a MacBook, which is here. Sit down, please. To do like all my business stuff on it. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to run an Etsy store just through your phone, and also like editing videos and everything. So I have got that, but apart from that, we don't buy that. The next thing I've got on the list is like too much food. So we try and meal plan and buy just what we need so that there's not like leftover stuff. I do buy a couple of snacks, and I did like a shopping haul meal plan video last week where there are a couple of extra snacks on there that weren't on the list, but they've been eaten, and I bought them because I knew that they would be eaten. But I try not to like just have stuff in the fridge like just in case. We do sometimes bulk buy stuff, but that's things that I know that we are definitely going to use. So like, for example, Pepsi Max, toilet rolls, that sort of thing. If we can get them on offer at Aldi, yeah, if we can get them on offer at like a reduced price for more, then we will do that. But other than that, we try not to buy like stuff that we're not going to need. And the same is now going for takeaways. So we are on like a no spend time at the moment, which means that there aren't going to be any takeaways, and I'm kind of gutted about that because we do like a takeaway, but we are not allowed to buy takeaways now for the next few months. The next thing that we don't buy is like bottled water. So occasionally, like when we're out and about, when we haven't got a drink, we might buy bottled water, but normally we try and take a bottle with us. And when we're at home, we've all got these that we just fill up and use. Like our tap water is fine. We've got a water softener, so we do use those. But actually buying plastic bottled water is like, we don't do that anymore because obviously, one, it's just a waste of money, and two, it's just bad for the environment. Daddy is back, yes. The next one I talk about on like Instagram and TikTok quite a bit, and it's always been controversial when I've mentioned it, and that's seasonal decorations. So we have Christmas decorations, we do buy like 1 or 2 new baubles every single year. We've had the same Christmas decorations now for like 8-9 years. But other than that, we don't decorate for the season. So we don't buy Halloween decorations. And that might change as she gets older. But at the moment, we don't buy like autumn decorations. We don't buy Easter decorations. We like Easter eggs. We do like Easter eggs. It's money that could be spent on something else. And also as well, can you stop playing with the ball, please? It's just more stuff that we would need to store for like 10 months of the year. So we don't bother with that, but that does upset a lot of people when I talk about it on other platforms. Next thing I've got like on the decor theme is scented candles. I don't think you can see them, but I have got some up here as decoration, but that is all they're used for. I don't ever burn them, they're gifts, and I just use them as decoration. And I don't buy like loads of different scented products as well. I've got an oil diffuser that we use, which, because obviously I've got a toddler and a dog, I do need some sort of, you know, scent going on, but we tend to just open the windows to let a bit of fresh air in and make it smell nicer. And instead of having all those chemicals, like John is like quite sensitive to it, and obviously with a 3-year-old and a dog, we don't want that all like making everyone's eyes water and noses itch and hurting their lungs and stuff. So we don't use those. Next, I've got loads of different types of cleaners. So I see quite a lot of videos where everyone's got like this massive array of cleaning products, and I'm like, oh my God. But we've got some multi-purpose cleaner, bleach for the toilet, everything else I use vinegar. Vinegar works for literally everything. Like I clean mirrors and glass, it gets rid of like lime scale. It's really good for cleaning tiles. You can put it in your washing, and it's cheap as well. You sniffing the flowers. I don't know if it's harmful to the environment, but it's got to be less harmful than like all the scented stuff that literally has the warning of like, if it gets into the sea, it's going to kill fish off and stuff. So those, they're not on the list. And also as well, are you sniffing the candles? So they're yummy. And also as well, like there's nowhere to store them. I don't have a massive utility room or anything, so it's just literally under the sink, and that's it. Next one along those lines as well is like random washing stuff. There's so many different like things to put in your washing, like beads and fresheners, and I'm sniffing all the candles. It's another reason why I don't burn candles. I have a toddler that can touch everything. Yeah, all the washing stuff, like, 1, it's just such a waste of money. 2, again, it's not great for the environment. 3, I don't have anywhere to store it. Like we use Fairy Non-Bio or Bold Non-Bio, little things. Are you tired? I don't even know what they're called, the little capsules, and that's it, that's enough. We don't have a tumble dryer. Maybe one day we might have a tumble dryer. We don't have one, so don't need to worry about tumble dryer sheets. So that's it, like just literally those things, and they take up a small box in the cupboard under the sink. You've got what, sausage?
We've got tissues.
We have got tissues, yeah. The next thing I've got on the list is like something that I would have been very, very guilty of back in like when I had a bit more money and a bit more space and everything, but is buying new outfits for occasions. So like every time I went out, I would buy a new outfit. I don't go out anywhere near as much now as I used to. But now when I go out, I try not to buy new outfits. I've had to buy a couple because I've put on a bit of weight, but that was a necessity rather than just wanting a new outfit. And like the same with Isabel now, I try not to buy an outfit just because it's an occasion, like birthday parties. We have like a big clump of birthday parties that come together, so she'll have like 2 outfits. and we'll just alternate them, because otherwise again it just gets too expensive and there's not the space. The next thing I've got is like jewelry and accessories, so like costume jewelry. I don't actually think I've got any jewelry on at all at the moment. I have got a couple of like nice pieces of jewelry, but I'm really reluctant to wear them because I lose stuff too easy or I break it. I'm just like so careless with it. So I don't have any jewelry on at the moment, and I've never really understood accessories, so I've never really been like a costume jewelry person, or like loads of belts or bags or anything like that. And obviously Isabel's a bit too young for that sort of thing yet. I just don't buy those. It's not something that I ever think of to buy. The next one, this is definitely a necessity one, and that's gym memberships. Not spending on any money on gym memberships at the moment. If you have followed me for a while, you know that I used to be very much into fitness. I was a manager of a gym. John has a free gym membership through his work, so he uses that, but
You go to gym too.
Yeah, I don't have a gym membership at the moment. It wouldn't get used enough to justify paying it, just simply because I don't have the opportunity to go out and go to the gym as much as I would need to justify paying it, and it's like £40 a month that we are putting towards hopefully moving soon. So it makes me a bit sad that I don't have one, because I had one since like 2012, but it's a necessity at the moment. There are other ways that I can work out, do a lot of working, and can work out here. Obviously I've got a 3-year-old to chase after, so it is what it is. Next one again, and this is me, it's not a massive sacrifice, I needed to stop doing it, but it's like subscription boxes, so all the beauty ones. And I've got so much bits of beauty stuff that I'm not necessarily going to use, or it's just been sat there for ages. And I have actually made up hampers with the stuff that I've got in beauty boxes for like friends that I know would use the stuff. So I've stopped doing that. And again, it's not a massive sacrifice, but that does save quite a lot of money. It's the excitement of getting those boxes every month is, it's great, but I'm like, I can't really justify that now, so I've had to stop doing that. My next one is disposable wipes, so like makeup wipes, baby wipes, cleaning wipes. For removing my makeup, I just wash my face.
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
Yeah, for wiping babies.
For wiping babies. I do still have some baby wipes that I take out with us, like in her bag, so obviously for like cleaning her face and stuff when she's eaten or if she's fallen over. But when we're at home, like we've got face cloths that we use, and they're just, we just wash those, and that's absolutely fine. Same with like washing off my makeup, and then for cleaning we just use cloths as well. I think we do have some floor wipes which we occasionally use for the bathroom, but they've been in the cupboard for ages. So again, it's just stuff that we are not buying, helping the environment, saving money, saving clutter. Hello sausage, I'm nearly done. There's quite a lot of beauty stuff here. I've obviously sacrificed quite a lot of beauty stuff for this. My next one is shaving cream. I just use conditioner. It works perfectly well.
That does not in my
You
hair.
put conditioner in your hair? Yeah, just normal hair conditioner. Works perfectly for shaving your legs. It's brilliant. I mean, I don't even think shaving cream is particularly expensive, but again, it's having someone to store it and the environmental impact as well. Then my next two are my big sacrifices, and that is hair appointments and beauty treatment appointments. So I had my hair done on Saturday, and that was the first time I had anything done to it in a year. So it was my first cut, and I had balayage done, which I probably won't get done again now for quite a while. They used to have my eyelashes done like every 2 weeks. I used to have my nails done like every 3 weeks, my toenails done, eyebrows, sometimes a spray tan. I don't have any of that done anymore, and for me that is quite a big sacrifice. I enjoy having that done, but it's also a big amount of money which I can't justify when we're saving to move house. That is why we're doing a lot of this, because we are hoping to move house soon. Obviously we need a lot of money to do that, and we need less clutter to do that. So they're my sacrifices. I've also got on that as well loads of different makeup products. So with like the beauty boxes and stuff, I also like to try out different makeups, but I've got loads of eyeshadow palettes that are going to last me forever. I know they're not like the most up-to-date ones now because I bought them like 6 years ago or so, but they still work, they're still absolutely fine. I've got a lot of lipsticks as well. I tried different lipsticks when matte lipsticks were all like in, and they don't work for me. So there are a few makeup products that I will buy that are my like tried and tested ones, but I don't just go, oh look, the newest eyeshadow palette is out, I must go and buy that. I've stopped doing that, and that one's not too much of a sacrifice, but I do enjoy trying like different makeups and stuff. Then I've got impulse buys. So we literally don't just go out and buy stuff. If we want to buy something, we need to like make sure that we need it. I wouldn't just go into a shop and go like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy that. And I think that's something that I've always done. I've always like considered whether I need to buy it and that, but that's like a really good one because we don't use credit card to like buy stuff unless we're planning on paying it off. So no impulse buys just takes away like the urge to put stuff on the credit card. Next thing on the list is duplicate items. So I know people that have got like a spare coffee machine and they've bought a new coffee machine and the old one's just like there away. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just there as a backup, or like all sorts of different backup items. So just don't do that. I don't have the money to do it, don't have the space to do it. I genuinely don't understand that. Like if something breaks and we need to go and buy it, then we have to take that from the emergency fund, but I haven't just got like a spare kettle sitting there or a spare microwave or something just in case it breaks, because I genuinely can't fathom spending the money on that and then like storing it. I don't know, that might just be me. And my last one is things we can't afford. So if we can't afford it, we're not buying it. Like I said, we have credit card, but we don't put stuff on the credit card unless we know that we can pay it back that month. So we pay off the credit card balance each month. We don't have any loans. We haven't been abroad for a couple of years because like that's not in the budget. So we could just stick it on the credit card or take out a loan or whatever to do it, but we don't because it's not in the budget to do it. So technically we can't afford to do it. Therefore, we're not going to do it. And that's kind of like how we stay out of debt. I'd love to go abroad. I'd love to take her on holiday abroad, but that's just going to be something that will have to happen in the future once we've got the budget to do it. But there we go, guys. Like that's everything that I've got on my list. There's probably loads more, but that's what I could think of. Almost, yeah. We are going to the park. That's everything that I could think of.
To the park.
We are. Let me know down in the comments like the things that you don't buy anymore to try and save money or clutter or help the environment. It's really good to see what other ideas people have got. But as usual, guys, really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button. Makes us really happy. Let YouTube know videos worth showing to other people. We'll see you next time.